y'all, it's smelling good in here. I think that just moved. Hold on. There, I'm trying to give you a good backdrop, interesting thing to look at, but at the same time, what you're supposed to be looking at is me. I didn't get to finish because I talked too long. Actually, I take too long. Okay, so here is Fearless, and we're going to use this dark brown color with the short shader. And I'm just going to run it through the lashes. Start from the outer area, because wherever you put down is the darkest, so I want it to get lighter as it goes inward. So I'm going right through the lashes a couple of times, and it just reinforces them. Almost like you've put on liner, because you have, only it's powder. And then I kind of reinforce up here from the outer V into the lash line, right into the lashes. And again, just doing little dashes. Because now, I mean, it's like my eyes are lined. I don't need to even use liquid liner. Matter of fact, I think I'm not going to. But this is a very dark brown. This is like a chocolate brown. It's not black, but it's very dark. And I love that for running through my lashes. Again, start in the outer corner and run right through them. Don't go under them. Go right through them. And what that does is it colors the little skin area. Again, over here where you were, now go up and reinforce that little outer V area. Almost like you're doing a wing. Sorry about that. And then a little dash, little dash, little dash. And I'm just kind of reinforcing that too. And if I want to, I can even run this through my brows to kind of reinforce the color there. Which I think I will. I think I would like to do that. So that you can use this as a brow powder versus a crayon. Now it's going to be a little stumpier on the end, but we're going to fix that. You can kind of use it like, okay? Now, all that being said, now we need to blend because these are great colors. They look fantastic. I love them. And if you want to, you could put something on the lid. Let's just say we do. And I usually, if I'm going to do that, I use my fingers. So I'm going to use this color Bombshell. No, I'm going to use this color Seductive. I don't know which one. That's got more of a pink to it, but I'm just going to do it. I would have liked to use Chic, though, if I was going to do that. But let's see what it looks like. Start in the middle, move towards the tear duct. And kind of blend backwards and blend upward. And the way that you blend upward is to start up and bring it down. See how that kind of blends it? And it's just a very subtle sheen. And just if you were out in the sunlight, it would probably be just amazing. Because all these little colors will pick up. Don't go all the way in. And don't go all the way out. And just then go up. Start up, bring down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you're just kind of blending that. And two things are happening when you do that. You're blending the color, but also the color that's above it, you're blending down into it so it's more blended. Okay, so that's done. All that being said, I did notice some fallout. So I'm going to use my small Duofiber, which is an F55, meaning Duofiber, meaning it's a more dense below. And these, the white ones, are more flimsy. They're longer, they're further out, and I believe they're actually a different fiber. Yeah, they are. So these are down through the middle, the little white ones are through the middle, and then these black ones come up around it. And what does that do? That supports, this thick part on the bottom supports the little ones on the top. It's almost like a fan brush. It can just flick things away without pressing down too much. It's also a great way to apply foundation if you want your foundation very light, or highlighter. This brush can be used for so much. I have several of them. But for me, see this powder that dropped on my cheek? Just flick it away. It's gone. That's what this is really great for. It's just flicking on either side of the nose. Do that because if I have it on my face, I obviously have it on my nose, even if you don't notice it. Either side of these little crux to your nose, that's what I call that. You're not pressing down, you're literally flicking. Barely touching your skin, just flicking. And it's great for getting off any fallout anywhere on your face. I noticed that. Again, I gotta blend that out because I notice it's already settling. Concealer, it settles in your wrinkles, so you don't want to use a lot of it. All right, then I'm gonna wipe off this brush and stick it back down in here. Okay. Oh, so now I need to blend my eyes. So for blending all my eyes, I use this, where is the one I like to use? Where is you? This is a tapered blending brush E35, and there's also an E40. Actually, the E40 is my favorite for blending. They're very similar. They're actually almost identical. But it's a little, if I'm trying to blend light colors, I use the light one. If I'm blending dark colors, I use it. If it's both, like right now, because it's two completely different colors, then I use the dark one. And what you do is just always start on either side of your nose first. Just kind of blend straight up and down to get that line, get rid of that line. And then go where the line is between the highlight and the contour, the transition color. And then blend out back here. And remember how I told you I left some white back there? See, when you blend like this, it blends some of that brown out, but it goes right into that white. And it's a softer blend. Do you see how this is a softer look? And there's kind of a line right there, and there it's kind of soft. And if that really bothers you, clean this off after you've blended. So it's clean again, and blend it again. And always roll it towards the eye like that way, not that way. Like that. And that definitely dissipated that. So look at this is just a more blended look of that. See how there's a line right there and there's no line there? See how there's a line right there and there's no line there? That's all you're doing. So again, just kind of lightly, or you'll get rid of all your color. You don't want to do that. You don't want to overblend, I don't think. Unless you're blending as you go. If you blend as you go, which a lot of makeup artists do that. I don't like to, but they still have to come to this blending stage at the end. So see, it's a much more blended look. So now it's not so much, is it? So next, I could do liner, but I really don't feel like I need it because this is such a dark shade that we used. I don't feel like I'll need liner at all. And because, I may be going to Pikes to replace I'm not sure what they're allowing yet. They may say, no, you'll have to wait or do it by mail. Just try again to just kind of size it up. But I got a little fallout on my shirt too. Or they may say it's curbside pickup, which is what I'm hoping they'll let me do curbside pickup for that pump. But I still don't have to like get dressed up for Pikes, but I'm just kind of, in the mood to do something with my hair. All right. So what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go ahead and do a little mascara, which I have not been doing mascara. I don't really need it. Look at it. I don't really need it. I'm just kind of in the mood. So I don't really need a wing, so I'm not going to do that. I usually like to do a wing liner, y'all. And I'm just using an eyelash curler. This is my Charlotte Tilbury one. It is my favorite one. Besides the fact that it's absolutely lovely, this kind of rose gold color. It's a really wide band. So it goes all the way from my inner to my outer lashes very, very well. Some of them are too small, and they crunch the ones on the ends. Or either they don't get them, they don't bend them at all. And so it's like, well, then it looks kind of funny. So kind of bouncing a little. Okay. Then what do we always do? Always wipe that off. Always. Because you will have a wetness around your eyes. And when it sits on the little rubber thingy in there, which that usually when you get one of these, they give you a couple of replacements. But even so, every time you use it, just wipe it off real good. Don't use tissue, because tissue will leave little pieces. Use your towel. Your little black towel or navy towel, whatever color you like. So today, let's see what mascara I will use. What should I use today, y'all? I'm just going to pick one. What is this? This is Neutrogena Healthy Volume Waterproof. When did I buy this? Oh, I hope this isn't old. We'll see. That's interesting. What color is that? Doesn't look like black. Why would I ever buy anything but black? Black, brown. Nope. Nope. Yes, I'm going to do it because I'm not going to waste this. trying to see if any fibers are sticking, because that means it's really old if it is. Nope. Are we sure? Yep. Okay. So I'm going to tip out my lashes. Who knows what that means? Raise your hand. Okay. Tip the ends. Just back and forth on the ends. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Always do that first. Why? I just got my hair. Do y'all see it? That one little hair, he just does not want to stay back. I guess because I dried naturally. Anyway. Alright, so we tipped out the ends. Why do we do that? Does anybody remember why? Oh, a little eyelash. Don't worry, some people say, that's because you use an eyelash curler. Y'all, your eyelash curler, your eyelashes come out all the time anyway. All your hair does. And then it replaces itself. Let's get these inner ones real good. Okay, then go from the base of the lash, really make your eyes big like that. And go all the way to the ends. But then when you meet the end, there's already mascara sitting there waiting for when you comb it through, that you've really coated the whole lash. And if you want to wiggle it, you can, and that gets on either side of it really good. I just hit my hair again because I am not a professional. I'm just a girl who loves makeup. I just saw another eyelash. Well, maybe I did get... You know what it is? I haven't been using a lot of mascara or using my eyelash curler, so my little eyes probably, you know, they probably do have... not quite used to this right now. Now, before I do another thing, I need to get that off my... Yep, I got it on my bangs. You know, I really like to do my makeup best when I still have a towel on my head, but I didn't have a towel on my head, so my hair's not pulled back. And if I pull my hair back, there'll be this horrible little, you know, like, natural hairband look, so I can't do that. I just have to, you know, constantly clean them off because I'm making total mistakes. Get those inner ones and point them towards the nose. The outer ones towards the ear. Back and forth across the tips. And then real big, open up so you can get all the way to the base.